Hi guys, welcome to today's video on Picture in a Frame, written by Tom Waits, arrangement by Reid, as played by me. So yeah, the 10 or 15 of you who are watching this, well done. You're doing a good job. Now we're up to what is effectively the instrumental section, so it's going to be more like the verse again, with a couple of few changes. It's bad English, but you know what I mean. So as usual, I'll play it through and then we'll crack on and go through it. But yeah, so basically we're back to the verse effectively. So let's do this. Okay, cool. So hopefully that was okay. Obviously you can find my version on my full version of the song, and of course Carl Reid's version will also be linked down below, so you can check out either of those as well. But as I said before, we've got a lot of similar things to what we've done before. 9th fret on the D, the G, 7 on the B. I'm going to pick down that D with my thumb, G, B. And then I'm going to re-pick, but with a open high E, and I'm going to hammer on to that 9th fret like that. Lovely. Another open low E. Then on the G string, 9, 8, 7, 9 on the B, and then a fast 7, 9, 7 section on that B string. Okay. Then on the G string, 9, slide back to 6. I'm then going to pick that 6th fret on the G, but with an open A. Slide 5 to 6. Then 4th fret on the G, along with an open E. Open low E. Then on the A string, I'm going to slide in from 3rd fret to 4th fret. 3rd fret, 2nd fret. You want to try and do that with your middle finger. So you can then play 1st fret on the D for this B7 chord, 2nd fret on the G, then I'm going to strum the G, B and high E. So that's going to be 2nd fret G, open B and 2nd fret on the high E. So a B7 chord. Then I'm going to play this really cool shape. This is 5 on the D, 3 on the G, 5 on the B. And then move it up 1 fret, so now it's 6, 4, 6, then to 7, 5, 7. Open low E, 5 on the B with my middle finger there, you see, middle finger, then 7 with my pinky so I can get into this E shape. Okay, this is one we've done quite a few times in this song, so that's where we're kind of barring a couple of strings down here with our 1st finger, 5th fret on the B and 6th fret on the D, hard for me to say. On my picking hand here, I am playing thumb on the low E, index finger on the D, middle finger on the G, ring finger on the B, and my pinky is actually playing the high E. And I'm trying to roll those, so I'm going to go thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky in order. So I get that sound. Then I'm going to flatten my middle finger down to grab 5th fret on the high E, and then take the flattening off, so it's now 4th fret on the high E, 5th fret on that B, 6th fret on that G. And then I'm going to strum the chord with my thumb. It's just a nice soft sound. Obviously I'm deadening the A string there throughout. I'm then going to keep this chord, and again I'm going to do it P-I-M-A-C. P my thumb, I my index, M my middle, A my ring finger and C my pinky. 7 on the high E. Now you could pick that with your picking hand with your pinky, but I prefer to revert back to my standard picking, which would be ring finger picking that on my picking hand, my right hand. Low E, 5th fret then on the high E. Then we've got this cool chord again, which is 9 on the D, 7 on the G, 9 on the B and the E. Now you could pick or strum this. I have to say I very much like to strum it because it sounds cooler and softer. 7th fret on the high E, just flatten that first finger down. Open low E. This is a bit that I think I do slightly differently to Kyle Reid on his version. So again, I probably simplify a bit, but it just sounds better to me. Slide 9 to 12 on that high E, which we both do. Oh, that was not 12. That is 12. I'm now going to play 9 on the G, 10 on the B, and 12 on that high E. Then 12 on the high E again. Now he does a little strum there, which I alluded to in my version just now, but in my long version I recorded, I don't think I do a slide particularly there. I think I just go to the next chord. So you can have a little play around with that. Either a little down up strum. You could even flatten to get more of an E sound. But I don't like that, so I don't do that. Little down up, that's all the strum would be. A minor, which is a really cool chord that we haven't done yet so far in the song. It's a nice little substitution, which I won't get into here. On the G string, I'm going to hammer on 9 to 11. Then 9th fret on the B with the open low E. Low E. Then on the B string, 12, 11, 10, 9. Which I like to do pinky, ring, middle, index. So get that nice chromatic run. On my picking hand, that's all with my middle finger, because it's not fast enough for me to need to IM it, which would be index then middle. I just do it all with my middle. Actually, in some ways it helps me keep the rhythm and makes me not play it too fast. B, major chord. Thumb playing the root note, 7th fret on the low E, then 7 on the B, 8 on the G, 9 on the D. Again, a strum with that deadened A string and a deadened high E string. So then we're going to play G, which is 8th fret G, D, which is 9th fret, and then B, which is 7th fret. So I don't have to move my hand, I just pick through the chord I'm already playing. I'm then going to play a normal open E, just in this normal open E position. Clearly, strum it down, a little up flick, where I'm aiming just for the E, the B and the G. Strum, flick. A little strum down, where I'm going to hammer on the G string from 1st fret, where my index finger is, to 2nd fret with my pinky, which is going to change the sound from an E major to an E sus4. Open B string, and then I'm going to play low E, open, and 1st fret G. So you can see my pinkies come off. And that's the end of that section. So I've gone through that quite quickly, but hopefully if any guys are watching all these and keeping up, hopefully you've got a piece of tab paper ready to go with that. Some of you might just be watching me play at the beginning and it's slow enough that you can work it out, but hopefully that's not too fast for you guys. Obviously if it is too fast, let me know and I'll make sure for the next bit, which is the longest bit of the song, which from Kyle Reid's version is from around 2:32 to the end of the song. Basically we're going to do a really long section next time. Just let me know, obviously. That's what I'm trying to say, if it's too fast. But hopefully this is a nice tempo for you guys. It's not too long a video for me to edit. Let me play through that section really, really as slowly as I can force myself to do it. And then we'll be done with this one. One more part of this to go. All right, let's crack on.